Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, May 13th, 2024. It's a day A for instrumentals. It's a day 5. Before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I'm so happy that you guys are here in school. Thanks for bringing that amazing energy into the school. You know, I know summer is looming. I know it's coming in hot, but I also see you guys being very eager coming into the school each and every day. And what does that mean? What does it tell me? Okay, it's a clue that tells me that you guys are actually living what we like to say in the moment. You're living in the here and in the now. It is just important to live in the moment, just as it is to notice that breath that you are experiencing that's keeping you alive in this moment. You see, our minds can go so far ahead. We can think so far ahead about the things that we're really excited about. Maybe even that baseball game this evening. But what are you missing? In thinking ahead, what are you missing at this very moment? Okay, so there are a lot of what I like to say blessings at this moment. Okay, if you happen to be in the room with your teacher, just know that it's a blessing to have the teacher that you got, right? It's important that you recognize that. You've been so used to your teacher that perhaps you've taken him or her for granted. Remember, last week was Teacher Appreciation Week, but let's be honest, it ought to be Teacher Appreciation Year, every year. Okay, so that's my challenge to you. Go push that out. Make sure that you give that appreciation even today. All right, we've got 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, be respectful. Number 2, show that you're responsible. And number 3, show that you are ready to be the best version of yourself, ready to feed that good wolf, right? So my question to you is this: which wolf have you been feeding? Perhaps over the weekend, you might have allowed yourself to feed the wolf that we shouldn't feed, okay? I want to get ourselves back to being a pack, right? A pack of 400 some students. Nope. Pack of 400 some great wolves. Wolves that are kind and caring and loving and encouraging, that are respectful and responsible for the things that they are able to control, right? So think about the things that you can control, right? Such as your hands and your feet. Those are obvious ones. The words that come out of our mouth, we don't often think about those as obvious things that we can control. Some of you guys might actually think about that. But it actually starts with our brain. Okay, our brain tells our mouth what words to say. And if you think of the world in negative ways or ways that, because perhaps the world has disappointed you today, and then you decide to think poorly of the world, well, the words that come out of your mouth will describe your perception of the world. They may not be positive. They might even be inappropriate. So challenge your mind to think about this world in a positive way. All the things that you get to do, right? Even if you're asked to do a project that you don't really want to do, or a narrative writing piece that you don't really want to do. Think about all of the people, the kids in this world who dream of going to a school like John Beck. Right? And there are, believe me, kids who don't even get to go to school. So we get to say every single day that we get to go to school. They don't get to be with their friends. They have to go work in the mines, or they've got to work for this, that, and the other. Or these are simply too poor to go to school because they live in a country where you have to pay money to go to school. Here, public education is free. Your teachers are here because they love you. You get to experience this, right? Again, live in the moment. So be respectful. Think about, allow your brain to be respectful to the world. And I think the way you express yourself afterwards will also be respectful. It will be exciting. It will be enthusiastic. You will actually find yourself to be an even more engaging and fun kid, because people want to hang around people who think of the world in pleasant ways. You become pleasant to hang around with. Right? You don't have to coerce people to be your friends. You don't have to have friends because they don't really want you to make fun of them. No, you have friends who actually want to be your friends. Think about that. Okay? So that's my challenge to you. Okay? Be respectful, be responsible, take care of the things you can control, be ready. Okay? Take on the next challenge. And of course, I'm going to wrap up with this. If nobody else has told you this, you deserve to hear it from me. because I mean it. Every time I say it, every single day that I say it. And that's, I truly love you. I truly care about you, and I'm here to encourage you. Boys and girls, the work is not done. I challenge you to keep building on the gains that you've made throughout the year, whether it's in reading, math, science, and social studies, or just becoming that better version of a person, and keep going at it. And even if you have fallen short as recently as 2 minutes ago, or even over the weekend, or maybe last week wasn't a great week, challenge yourself to dust yourself off, get back on your feet, and try again to keep going, right? Sometimes there are moments in our lives where we work really hard for something and we just come up short, right? Fifth graders, I know that some of you guys work really hard to try to become safety patrol members. And some of you guys were successful and you deserve it. Congratulations. And some of you guys fell short, and perhaps it was simply because we ran out of space. It might not have even been the fact that you didn't do a great job. And I'm looking at you because this is a life lesson. Sometimes failure is a chance to teach us how to be tougher, right? To persevere. Life challenges us to persevere. Trust me, I'm 40 years old. There are so many moments where I thought I had it and I lost it. That I thought I was going to win this, but I didn't. And it's really demoralizing, I get it. But I say this with love, care, and encouragement. Keep trying. Give it a shot. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. And even if you're on a streak of maybe not getting the things that you've been trying to get at, keep trying. Life is always testing you to see how far you'll go. All right, can't wait to see you guys around. Have an awesome day.